everybody, welcome. My name is Jordy. I'm here to do a general tarot and oracle card reading for Pisces today. This is a collective reading for Pisces, so that means it's meant to resonate with a broad audience. So if you find the video doesn't fit your story after a couple of minutes, I recommend checking out another reading on my channel with a title that stands out to you. You can also always reach out to me for a personal reading, which is very different than this. And the information on how to contact me is in the description box of this video. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, commenting below, and subscribing to my channel. I appreciate all of your love and support. Let's see what's going on for Pisces today. I've enjoyed these oracle tarot readings that I've been doing last week or two. I hope you've enjoyed them as well. I'll get back into doing more tarot eventually. We have Lay of the Land, Ancestral Wisdom. Beautiful. In this card, there's somebody standing on top of a large peak. They're able to see below the ancestral wisdom in the land because of the petroglyphs. I think that's what they're called when they're the large hieroglyphs on land. And it's illuminated in the fullness of the moon. That's beautiful. So I do feel like ancestral wisdom is being revealed to you, Pisces. Oh, we've got Joyful Muse, Inspiration. That's beautiful. So whatever spark of inspiration you have comes from ancestral wisdom, is what I'm getting. What does that mean? Well, we'll try to unpack that a little bit further. But maybe your ancestors had a particular talent or skill or a love for a project or love for a particular topic, and maybe that's what you're inspired to do right now. Could just be as simple as a love to heal, you know, or to create music. So we have Patience and Planning reversed. The Seven of Pentacles. And we have Mental Conflict. The Two of Swords. Huh. I feel like there might be a voice inside of your head, Pisces, that's telling you to either rush or speed things up, or perhaps to get going in some way. Don't wait around for things to happen. To get writing, to get moving creatively. I wonder if this voice is coming from a space of insecurity, though. Like there's an urgency for you to create or to act on some inspiration here. But the wisdom of the land here is kind of saying something different to me. That maybe you have a mountain that you're supposed to climb first. You know, maybe there's some type of achievement, and that's when inspiration will finally strike in a more meaningful or adaptable way to your vision. So we have Starfish Spirit, which says be open to infinite possibility. So for some of you, you may want to be a star. You may want to be in the limelight, or at least noticed for what you're doing. You want your work to be noticed in your job or in your projects, your career. We have learned from the past with the elephant spirit coming through, which again is about ancestral wisdom. It's saying you're never alone underneath the bottom of the deck, which is interesting. So let's clarify these animal cards. So this inspiration, this creativity that you may be, chasing after, comes from your ancestral lineage, comes from people before you. Inspiration is passed along, it's inherited. Not necessarily directly through our bloodlines, but maybe through other people in our lives that touch our lives. But it's all passed down from their families, so we're all connected. Inheritance doesn't always come directly from your line, is what I'm getting. But those people in your ancestry, those spirit guides, loved ones, they definitely bring the inspiration to you through other people, through other connections, because they're already gone. They've passed on to the other side, so they work as spirit guides now, these ancestors. They connect you to your inspiration. So we have fertility coming through, the Empress. Be open to infinite possibility. There is so much abundance of creative energy available to you. And to learn from the past, we have fulfillment of wishes reversed. The Nine of Cups. Wow. There's some kind of blockage from the past here. But the inspiration does come from our ancestral wisdom, like we were talking about. But there's a block, there's a mental conflict here with the Two of Swords. Something to do with patience and planning. Let's grab some cards here. A lot of similar cards coming out lately. Okay, so I'm just going to rearrange these cards a little bit here, Pisces, but I already see the Hanged One here, which is when we're kind of hanging out waiting for inspiration to strike, whether it's for a creative project or idea, or whether it's for something practical in our life. There's an energy here of coming out of your own self and coming out of your own shell, out of your private life, coming out of the shadows of the Hermit reversed, the Moon, the Nine of Cups reversed, and to gradually move into healing amongst other people with the Three of Cups and the Four of Swords. Healing within connections that are going to inspire you along your healing path. A lot of healing has been done on your own, is what I'm hearing, Pisces. But there's healing that has to be done with other people as well. Not necessarily forgiveness with other people or having to heal bonds and connections and strengthen them, but more so to do with the sharing that happens with other people and the love that is exchanged and the inspiration that is shared as well. So that you'll know which way to act moving forward. There's an impulsive energy here. Maybe you want to just escape or run away from these connections. Maybe there's too much anxiety or stress. I feel like for a lot of you, when you're around other people, all you can think about is what has happened to you in the past, or what's happened to you in the more recent days. You're still like, you may feel like you don't have the things that you want to talk about that other people talk about. You know, interests and hobbies that build up over time when you have that passion, that inspiration to go after them, or when you have the time and the boredom to explore them, you know. You've been in survival mode with the Six of Swords and the Four of Swords here. And it's hard for you to settle into a group or a situation or even a relationship dynamic, because you start settling into it and you realize how much healing you have left to do. But this is just kind of like, this is more of like a, just go gradually into sharing with other people and these connections, so to speak. Just go gradually. You don't have to reinvent your whole social anxiety in one go, because I'm definitely picking up on social anxiety here. It's restlessness. It's impatience with yourself. You know, a lot of people, if they just spent 5 or 10 more minutes into a connection with somebody, past the initial, oh, how are you today, and what's the weather like, if you listen and just sink into the tones and nuances of the conversation or the interaction, then you'll realize that there is more beyond just that block in your head that is telling you like you don't know what to say or you don't know what to feel. There is an openness here. There's fertility within your connection. So that's interesting. I'm looking at energy here of people or Pisces trying to come out of their comfort zone, because these are opposite energies right here. The Hermit and the Three of Cups. This is socializing. This is connection. This is going within, hiding, hermiting away. Same as with the Moon. You know, so there's some opposite energy in this reading. And the Hermit is reversed and the Three of Cups is upright. So we're moving into the O composition of the Three of Cups, which is more connection socially. So these connections give you inspiration and they help you with that last bit of healing work that you're doing. That healing of like being able to settle your nerves and settle within connections, to trust the space that is created between you and other people. That's an important message right there. Is trusting the space that's created between you and other people, trusting the time it takes and the patience and the level of listening it takes, the giving and receiving within a connection. That's all beautiful. So if you look at the individual card pairings, we have the Hanged One and we have the Knight of Wands. They're both reversed. So the Hanged One reversed is like when we're coming out of a time of excuse me. It's a little bit similar to the Hermit card. It's when we're coming out of a time of like having removed ourselves from society or from the game or from acting or even from projecting, you know, like you've just kind of kept your energy to yourself. You've been hanging out within it. You've been trying to find answers, epiphanies, searching for that inspiration with this joyful muse next to it. realizing that you have to leave your post, leave your comfort zone. You know, here are the comfort zones. And transition with the Six of Swords into your fears, into what scares you here. And what scares you, clarified by the Moon and the Seven of Swords reversed, is trusting other people. You know? Trusting yourself as well within these interactions. The Six of Swords and the Four of Swords, it's like moving through a healing process, moving through stress, moving through traumas, you know? The Four of Swords is not all just about meditation and rest. It's also, she's got four swords hanging over her, pointed down, you know? She is feeling a whole range of emotions with the Moon card being here and the Nine of Cups here. It's like compacted emotions created by persistent thinking. Persistent thinking that you might have to escape a conversation or escape a social interaction as quickly as it starts, or to avoid it altogether. But here we have in the future, your confidence is shaky, but you know, this card came through for a reason. There is an opportunity for you to move through your confidence with the Knight of Wands reversed, and to transform out of this Hermit energy into wish fulfillment, which is here twice reversed, both of them reversed. Because the wish fulfillment, the connectivity, the inspiration you seek, the fertility, the abundance you seek, comes through meaningful connection with other people, which is beautiful. Alright, that's what I've got for your reading. Thank you, Pisces. I'll see you again soon.